Hi guys, and welcome back to another Tech Tutor Thursday video. This week we are going to be going over legal resources such as Ohio Legal Help, the Ohio State Bar Association, and Southeastern Ohio Legal Services. Just a disclaimer before we get started, these are just resources and places you can explore to find basic legal forms, attorney directories, legal aid, information, etc. You should consult a lawyer for any legal advice. Each of the resources that I just mentioned and that we are going to go over today can be found on the library's website at cplwcho.org. So that is where we are going to be starting today. From here, we are going to go to Find Information, and then down to Community Assistance and Information, and then finally we're going to go over to Legal Help and Information, and we're going to click on this link. Now, we have quite a few resources available here, and what you choose will all depend on your specific need or situation. So I am just going to go through all of the resources we have listed here, and then I will get into the resources that I want to spotlight today. So at the top here, the first two resources we have are for the Ohio Governor's Expedited Pardon Project, which aims to assist the process by which people apply for clemency under Ohio's laws. Next, we have a resource right here which provides information about robocalls as well as a form to report illegal robocalls. Below that, we have health-related legal forms including advanced directives. Next, we have Ohio Legal Help right here, which we will get into more in a moment. And then we have various domestic relations forms. So first, there are the Uniform Ohio Domestic Relations Forms available from the Supreme Court of Ohio. These include forms such as blank forms for divorce, dissolution, and child custody. Next, we have domestic relations forms provided by the Cuyahoga County. Below that, we have more domestic relations forms for Fayette County provided by Southeastern Ohio Legal Services. On this website, you can also find tons of resources for getting legal help, but we will get into that in a moment as well. Next, we have the Code of Ordinances for Washington Courthouse, and then below that, we have the website for the Ohio Attorney General, which contains a number of additional resources, including filing consumer complaints and reporting scams. Finally, we have the Ohio Bar Association and Ohio Legal Aid Services. Okay, so the first thing that we are going to go over today is Ohio Legal Help. So I am going to come back to the top of the page so that we can find it. So here from the top, we're just going to scroll about midway through the page, and then here we have Ohio Legal Help. Ohio Legal Help is a pretty thorough resource that provides a number of different resources for different situations. So let's click on this link and head to the website. So first thing at the top of the page, we have this link to find a lawyer. If we click here, we reach a page that has a ton of different resources, including understanding the basics, signs that it's important to have a lawyer, information on where to find a lawyer, and then we have links to things such as legal aid, bar association lawyer referral services, court self-help centers, etc. So if you are in a situation where you think you may need a lawyer but you aren't sure, or you need to find a lawyer and you don't know where to begin, this is an excellent starting point. Next, we're going to head back to the home page, and then if we scroll down, we have a number of different topics, including family, housing, we have money and debt, health and public benefits, seniors, veterans and service members, crime and traffic, going to court. Clicking on any one of these will then take us to a page where we are asked various questions so that resources can be better recommended to us based on our particular situation. So, for example, I will come back up to the top of the page, and then I'm going to select housing. From here, we have a number of common scenarios related to housing, so we could choose the one that best fits our situation. From there, you would continue to answer questions about your personal situation, so I am not going to continue here for that reason, But the point is that the website asks you questions to better understand your particular situation and legal issue in order to provide you with relevant information. Ohio Legal Help provides a lot of information that covers a number of different legal issues and topics, making it an excellent resource to consult for whatever situation you may be experiencing. Okay, so the next resource we are going to go over is the Ohio State Bar Association website. So I am back on the webpage where we originally started, and I'm going to scroll down until I find the Ohio State Bar Association. And then I'm going to click on the link. The first thing that I am going to point out here, if we scroll down a little bit, is the I'm looking for legal help link. Here we reach a page which links to legal aid, legal shield. We have lawyer referral services and attorney directory. And then we can also browse content by areas of the law. So we could search for common law questions right here using this search bar, or we could scroll down and browse the different topics. So we have bankruptcy and debt, we have business, civil rights, consumer protection. We have courts and lawyers, criminal justice, education, employment and labor. We have all kinds of topics here that we could explore to learn more about the law. And then at the bottom of the page, we have a link which takes us to different pamphlets and videos that go over common legal situations and legal facts. So again, depending on your situation, this could be a good starting point for more information and help with various legal issues. And finally, we have Southeastern Ohio Legal Services. So again, I am back on the library's website, and I am going to scroll about midway down the page until I find Southeastern Ohio Legal Services. And then I'm going to click on this link to head to their website. Clicking on the link from our website brings us to this page, which includes links to domestic forms for Fayette County. So we have divorce or dissolution pleadings, juvenile court domestic pleadings, post-divorce dissolution pleadings, and visitation-only complaint. So this is a pretty cool resource in itself. On this website, we can also get help and more information about various legal issues as well as community assistance. So the first thing we are going to do is come up here to the top, and I am going to click on the Get Help link. From here, we have quite a few topics to choose from, and we can also see subtopics. So we have consumer issues, education, domestic violence and family, fair housing, healthcare, public benefits, seniors, tax, all kinds of things here. So again, let's say I am needing more information on housing. I'm going to come to this link and click on it. And then, first of all, we have all of these subtopics, but I'm going to click on View Housing Resources. So then here we are on a page with a number of different legal situations and questions, all related to housing. So again, this will depend entirely on your situation and the information you are seeking, but I am going to go ahead and click on Landlord Tenant Handbook. And then we are taken to this PDF handbook all about Ohio landlord tenant law. If we go back to the previous page, we also have a link to request services online over here to the right, which may also be a helpful option. Aside from these options, we could also come up back to the top of the page and click on Community Assistance. Among the community assistance resources available are help for veterans, low-cost medical care, help with food bills, and help with citizenship. So again, this is a really great resource to come to if you are needing some community assistance or additional help. All right, guys, so that wraps up this week's video. Today we went over legal resources, including Ohio Legal Help, the Ohio State Bar Association, and Southeastern Ohio Legal Services. Each of these resources are great places to start if you are having some legal trouble and need some assistance or more information. You can also find a ton of links to legal forms and other resources over on the library website. Remember, these are all just resources, and I would encourage you to reach out to any of these organizations if you need any other information or legal help. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me, drop in during my drop-in hours, or make an appointment with me in the library. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next week.